So today I want to show you how to shape your male jacket. It's a basic jacket. If you have your pattern in this direction, fine. And if you don't, there's no problem with that. You can as well use your casual shirt pattern. All you just need to do your pattern block. All you just need to do is to drop the hem over 3 centimeters to make it larger. So this is the back and this is the center front. So I'm going to start with the center back by measuring inward from the waist. This is the waist. You need to measure inward. This is the waistline. I want to give it a definite line. This is the waistline, and then you're going to measure inwards. You're going to measure inwards about 2 centimeters, and it could be less, 1.5 or 2 centimeters. You take it down in this direction, and you take it up. You take it up. It's not a straight line. You take it up to where you have your back width. Your back width is a slant. That is, you're taking out some. Let me just say, you're taking out that from there, so it will give you a nice shape at the back. After you must have been through with it. So we're going to shape the side now. That is where I have 14 here. Where I have 14, I'm going to bring it down, and where I have 32 here, I'm going to bring it down. So this is the midway for me. So I'm just going to roll the straight line now. I'm just going to roll the line straight down, so we'll be able to shape it properly. So I'll take it down in this direction. You can as well use the same. You can as well use the same like this. Take the line down from the handle. Ensure you have accurate line. Take it down in this direction. Do the same thing to the center front. This is the center back. Do the same thing to the center front in this direction. Yeah. This line is not needed. It's just part of the draft. Are we good? Okay. So the next thing we are going to do now is to shape. How do we do that? Let me bring it closer to you. So on the waistline, the center back, I'm going to measure 2 centimeters, which is equivalent to 3/3. This is it. 3/3. Oh, let me use my pen so we can see. 3/3, and towards the center front, I'm going to use 1/2 inch. What's wrong with this pen? Sorry. So 1/2 inch here, and this is 3/3 inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it up to this point and also bring it down. It's a dart. Yes, it's a dart. So I'll take it down first. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm taking the half down in this direction on the waist. This is done on the waist. So I'll take it down in this direction, and I'll also take it up in this direction. It's very simple. I decided to use inches so we can do. I love using centimeter. So anywhere I measured, you should understand it. So that's that. It means you're taking this out. It means you're taking it out, that out. So on the side of the center. Now to shape the center front side, all you need to do is from here, measure down, locate the midway, which is somewhere here. The midway. And on the waistline, this is the waist. This is the waistline. On the waistline, measure below about 4 inches. About 4 inches, but I'm going to use 4 inches. Measure about 4 inches below the waist. And on the waistline, you measure 1/2 inch on both sides. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Then you connect. You connect to This half inch is not needed. Both half inch will come after this line, so in this direction. So this would be the center of the line. That's the middle of the line. Then you connect the dart is about one inch. So you take it to where you have that four inches below the waist in this direction. Yeah, in this direction. Of course, you roll it down. You roll it down. So that's that about that. Let's locate the pockets. I mean the dart around here. So all you need to do is to measure from here to where you have the button wrap and button stand. That is where you have. Let me bring it close to you. You measure from here. Here, locate the midway. This is the button, the button stand and the button wrap measure point. So you locate the midway in this direction, and you'll be using half inch as the space of the darts. Half inch, that is quarter on both sides. Quarter on both sides. Then I'm going to take the line up. I'm going to take the line up in this direction. That's the midway. I'm going to take it up. I'm going to take it up, but drop it by 1 inch here. Then I'll shape the dart. Now this dart is going to come down by 3 inches. 3 inches. This I drop it down by 1 inch. So you shape your dart in this direction. Remember, it's half inch. It's not so much. It's half inch. Then bring it down to the 3 inches. So that is that. Now the pocket is going to come in where we have the 3 inches and this space, the space of that 3 inches. So the wideness of the pocket mouth is going to come in this direction. That's the pocket mouth. So if you want, that's the pocket mouth. That's pocket mouth. If you want, you can make it the cover. The cover is about 1 inch. Your own jacket might be longer, can be longer than this. I am just using a round figure, so yours can be longer than this, but it shouldn't be too long so it doesn't lose the shape. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to shape the pockets. I'm trying to shape the pockets. So you can have it shaped the way you want, but this is the pocket flap. This is the pocket flap. So that is that. So for the chest pocket, which is also known as the waist pocket, you can use this line. I hope you can see it now. You can use this line to achieve that. How do I mean? So the waist pocket is about 4.5 to 5.5, depends on how you want it. So I'm going to measure in this direction. I'm going to use 4. So I'm going to mark. It's not a straight pocket. I'm going to slant it that way. Then by 1 inch. By 1 inch. I used 4 inches. So I have 2.5 inch here and 2 inch here. So that is it about the pocket, the shaping. I'm going to show us how to quickly how to quickly shape the hem. It's very simple how to shape the hem, and I also show you how to draft your collar and your lapel. It's very simple. Now to shape the hem, all you need to do is to find the midway from here, from this line where you have the pocket line to this part. Divide it into three parts. Then curve it to almost this number one. Curve it in this direction. So I hope you can see that. So like I said, you shape this part. Is very simple. Very simple. I hope you understand everything we've done so far. So you connect this to, that is that. So I'm going to show you how to achieve your lapel and your collar right now. So let's go. Yeah, I hope you've been able to understand all we've done so far. Yeah. So I'll just quickly show us how to incorporate our facing. It's very simple. So for your facing, just to measure inwards about from the neck point, just measure about 2.5. Then you take it down to the hem. You don't really need much, it's just the center front. You take it down in that direction to the hem, because you're going to still apply lining to it. So that is about the facing, and you're tracing out. This is 3 panel mill suit. That is the back, the side, and the center front. Then it's very simple. You can add your seam allowance around the edge in that direction. Like I said, if you're using your shirt block pattern, it's very simple. All you just need to do is to increase the armhole by 3 centimeters, so that the wearer will be more comfortable in it. So how to draft the sleeve? Click below to view or to watch how to draft the sleeve. Thank you so much. I hope I've been able to satisfy my subscribers. Thank you. I love you. Bye. Hello everyone. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did. I misplaced the video, the capture of this the lapel as in the beginning. So I'm going to recap so you can understand how you're going to do that. So on the waistline, you measure 1 inch out. I'll make that 1, and you roll across from the waist. You roll across from 1 downwards to the hem and upward. I'm so sorry. I just don't know how I deleted the video. That is why I'm making another one, just for you to be able to understand that part. So this is one, and the neck point is 2. The neck point is 2, and the next thing I'm going to do now is 2. So for you to arrive at your 3, when you have your neckline boxed like this before you curve it, and you have it boxed like this before you curve it, in that form, at the tip here you measure 1.5 centimeter upward. So I'll make that 3, and from this tip here I'll make it 4. So already we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and we have 4. Now 5 is going to be the center line, that is the center front line. I'm going to roll it also up. That is where your 5 is going to be. Your 5. So that is where your 5 will be. This is your 5. Remember this, the seam between the center front and 1 is your button wrap and button stand. As you follow the video, you'll be able to understand the rest of the video. So that doesn't mean this line shouldn't go down. It will. So this is 5 already. 6, I know you have 6 already. That is 6 is 0.5 down from 2. 6. So I know from 6 you understand. There's a video from 6, but I just want us to know how to achieve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 is below 2, which is about 0.5 centimeters somewhere here. So you make that 6. 6 to 7 is 2.5 centimeters. That's 1 inch. 2.5 centimeters, because I've started with centimeters, so let me just start with centimeters. So it's somewhere here. 7. This is 7. And of course, you need to extend this line a little bit. You extend it a little bit. And the 6th line, you extend it a little bit. So sorry, this is where your 7 will be. Ensure you use a set square so you have a right line, a right shape. So now to locate 8, before we locate 8, we're going to connect 1 to 7. We're going to connect 1 to 7 in this direction. So we connect 1 to 7 and extend the line upward. So this is the break line. Break line, that's 1 to 7. Then to achieve 8, to achieve our 8, that's 7 to 8. 7 to 8 is going to be on that line, on the break line. So 7 to 8 is the measurement of the back neck measurement. The back neck measurement plus 0.5 centimeters. So how do we get our back neck measurement? Let's quickly do that. Neck measurement in this direction. This is the back neck measurement. That measurement. So you do this. You can either use a centimeter or inch. You measure in this direction, in that curve, the way it is. So I have 9 centimeters. So that's what I'm going to use. So that's what I'm going to use for the center front our collar. Remember to add 0.5 centimeter to it. So on this line, on the break line, I'm going to measure that right from 7. I'll measure it in this direction. So that's my 8. So that's my 8. And the next thing I'm going to do is to try to roll across, to roll to get a perfect line. So I'm going to set myself square in this direction and roll to the front and to the roll across and backward in this direction. So I brought it closer so you can see the patch of the column. So like I said, you roll across in this direction and in that direction you can use that square. So the next thing we're going to do is from 8 to 9 is about 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters. So you measure 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters. That's 9. That will give you 9. Then 9 to 10. 9 to 10. Don't forget, 7 to 8 is the back neck measurement. You saw how we did it. So 8 to 9 is 2 centimeters. Then from 7 to 9 is going to be the same back neck measurement. All you need to do is to connect from 7 in this direction. Just connect it to 9. It's very simple, don't get confused. Just follow the steps, you will understand. So that's we're still using the back neck measurement. So to achieve our 10 now, what do we do? From 9 to 10 is 3 centimeters. So you measure in this direction, 3 centimeters. This is our 10. That's our 10. Then you connect it to. Okay, before then, let's quickly find our 11. So our 11 is 9 to 11. We measure from 9 to 11. We'll be using 4 centimeters. We'll be using 4 centimeters. we'll be using 4 centimeters. So this is 11. This is 11. Now 12. To locate our 12, already we have 10 and 11. We're going to roll this line parallel to where we have like parallel to 7 and 9 line. But before we do that, we're going to measure inward from 3. You measure inward from 3, 1 centimeter in this direction. 1 centimeter in this direction. That's in that direction. So the next thing you're going to do is, that will be our 12 actually. But before we mark it as 12, like I said, you're going to draw a line from 10 parallel to, let's say, here, which is where our 12 is. Then you connect in this direction. You connect 10 to 12 in this direction, as well as 12 to 5, 12 to 5 in this direction, 12 to 5 in this direction. Now, when you have this 12 to 5, from 5 you measure inwards. You measure inwards to locate your 13. You measure inwards 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter. That will be your 13. That will be your 13. I hope we are good with that. Good. So that's the 13. Now the next thing is to locate our 14, and how do we do that? How do we do that? Remember, this would be a new 10 to 12, 12 to 13, or 5 is going to be our new collar. It's going to be our collar neckline. So from 13, you're going to square up. You're going to square up about 0.75 inch, 0.75 inch or 3/4 inch, or almost, it's not up to 2 centimeter, or let's say it's 2 centimeter. You take it up in this direction, 2 centimeter. You take it up in this direction. Then from this direction, let me make it 13A to your side a little bit. You measure 0.5 centimeter. So that will be your 14. I hope you understand what I just did. So from 13, I measured up 2 centimeter or 3/4, sorry. Then from there, I square across 0.5 centimeter. So that's our 14. Then you connect 14 to 13 in this direction. Yeah, in that direction. Then you will now connect 11 to 14. You connect 11 to 14. 11 to 14 is not a deep curve rather, but it's not straight either. So I'm going to use a dot line in case it's not properly curved, so we can have it curved. So I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. So that's the collar shape. That's the shape of the collar rather. That's the shape of the collar. That is 11 to 10, 12, 13, 14. That's the shape of the collar. But we need to shape the lapel. So what do we do? From 5 here, you can just measure outward whatever you want to use. You can also use 2.5 centimeter or more. But in this case, I'll be using 3 centimeter. So from 5, I'm going to be using 3 centimeter. Then I'll connect to 1. I can use a straight row first, just to have a definite shape before I curve it a bit in. So what we are trying to achieve is lapel. So it's going to be a bit curved out, not so much, but just give it a fine, a definite look. So that's the shape of the lapel. That's the shape of the lapel, and it's coming out from 5. Remember, I used 3 centimeter from 5, so let me just make the 15. So this is how it's going to look. There as the collar, the lapel. So let's look at how to shape the bottom. and how to incorporate pockets.